Hello grade 8. This is the second video in this quarter, which is quarter 4. It's lesson 7.4, which is talking about probabilities of similar triangles. Let's warm up a little bit. Let's solve this proportional. If I have 12 over 15 equal AB over 20, I need to find AB. So when I'm seeing proportional, so I need to remember my scissor way, which is if I need to find AB, I'm going to multiply AB by the denominator, which is 15. So it's going to be 15 multiplied by AB equal 20 multiplied by 12. So 15 multiply AB equal 12 multiplied by 20. Just multiplication. So 15 AB equal 240. I need to find AB. So it's 15 AB, which is mean 15 multiplied by AB. So I'm going to divide both of the sides by 15. So AB equal 16, which is 240 divided 15 equal 16. The second one, 9.5 divided by QR equal 3.8 divided by 4.2. This is the same way. I need to find QR, so cross multiplication or scissor way. It's like the scissor. So 3.8 multiply QR equal 4.2 multiply 9.5. In the simplest form, and after doing my operation, a QR is going to be 10.5. If I have in number 3, x minus 5 over 20 equal x plus 3 over 30. Thus, I have equations. It's the same way. Cross multiplication. So 30 multiply x minus 5 equal 20 multiply x plus 3. So 30 multiply x minus 5 equal 20 multiply x plus 3. Just multiply 30 by the whole bracket. So 30 multiplied by x, 30x. 30 multiplied by negative 5, so negative 150 equal 20 multiplied by x, so 20x. 20 multiplied by positive 3, 60. So now I have two sides, both of them have x and both of them have numbers. So I'm going to get rid from the numbers and the variables to be in only one side. I have one side with the variables and the other side with the numbers. So I need to get rid from 20. So I'm going to subtract. So 30 minus 20 is 10. I have negative 140. So I need to get rid from negative 150. So it's a minus. So what is opposite in minus? Perfect. Plus. So add to the 60, 150. So it's going to be 210. 10x equal 210. Now just divide it by 10 to find the value of x. So x equal 21. And now let's see the objective of my lesson. I need to use a proportional of a similar triangles to find segment lengths. The second one, applying probability and triangle angle bisector theorem. Artists are using mathematical techniques to make two-dimensional painting appear three-dimensionally. The invention of perspective was based on observation that faraway objects look smaller and the closer objects look larger. So mathematical theorems like the triangle proportionality theorem are important in making perspective drawing. So let's take our first theorem, which is triangle proportionality theorem. In this theorem, if I have a triangle which is ABC, I have a line AE, EF parallel to BC. So when I have a side, our line parallel to the one side of a triangle and cut the other two sides in two different points. So EF parallel to BC and cut AB at E and cut AC at F. So it this line divide those sides proportionally, which is mean AE over EB equal to AF over FC, and this must be when EF is parallel to BC. So if a line parallel to a side of a triangle intersect the other two sides, then it divides those sides proportionally. So let's take an example. If I need to find the side lengths, our length of any segment. If I have a rectangle which is RST, if I have UV parallel to ST, and I have RU equal 14, and I have RV equal 10, and VT equal 4, I need to find US. So he have that out the giving for you is ST parallel to UV. So this means US over RU equal VT over RV by the triangle proportionally theorem, which is the theorem of Justin. So by substituting US, I need to find this. So write US over RU. What is the length of RU? 14. So write 14 equal VT, which is equal 4. Write it. Over RV, which is equal 10. Write it down. Cross multiplication. So multiply 10 multiplied by US, which is gonna to be 10 US equal 4 multiplied by 14, which is 56. Now I have 10 US equal 56. So US equal 56 divided by 10, which is simply equal 5.6. So if I have a two lines parallel, so they divide the sides proportionally. Let's take another one. I need to find PN. PN. I have a triangle which is L and M. I have PQ parallel to LM, and I have LP equals 3, and I have MQ equal 2, and Q equal 5, and I need to find PN. So LP over PN equal MQ over QN. Substitute. LP equal 3 over PN equal MQ equal 2 over QN, which is equal 5. Cross multiplication. So 3 multiplied by 5, 15. 2 multiplied by PN, 2PN. So I have 2PN equal 15. Divided by 2, because I need to get rid from the 2. So PN equal 15 divided by 2, which is equal 7.5. I think it's easy. Let's take the second theorem, which is the converse of the triangle proportionally theorem, which is if a line divides two sides of the triangle proportionally, then it's a parallel to the third side, which is mean if I have AE over EB equal to AF over FC, so this means EF parallel to BC. So it is the converse or the opposite. If I have AE over EB equal AF over FC, so this means EF parallel to BC. Let's take an example. I need to prove that the DE is parallel to BC. I'm going to look how to write my proportionally, which is AD over DB. So I need to find equal how many? AD over DB. What is the length of AD? It's 10. To the length of DB? 10. 10 and 15, both on the same table? Yes. Table? 5. So divide both of them by 5. 10 divided by 5, 2. 15 divided by 5, 3. Perfect. So what is the ratio? It's 2 over 3. Or what is the proportionally? It's 2 over 3. So AD over B over DB equal 2 over 3. Let's take another second side, which is AE over EC. What is the length of AE? It's 8 over EC. What is the length? 12. So 8 over 12, which is equal 2 over 3. Perfect. Because both in the same table. So if I have AD over DB equal AE over EC, so this means in the DE is parallel to BC. Why? By the converse of the triangle proportionally theorem. Let's take another one. If I have AC, the whole side equal 36 centimeter, and I have BC, the whole side equal 27. So I need to prove that in DE is parallel to AB. Say, Miss, I have the whole side. Can I find this part? Yes, I have AC equal 36. So this means AD equal, perfect, 36 minus 20, which is AD equal 16. Good. The second side, BC, the whole side 27. I have EC equal 15. So BE equal, perfect, 27 minus 15, which is equal 12. Let's write the proportional. So DC over AD equal, what is the length of DC? 20. What is the length of AD? What just we got it? 16. So 20 over 16, both in the same table? Yes, table 4. So divide up and down by 4. So it's equal 5 over 4. Now, EC over BE. EC, what is the length of EC? 15. What is the length of BE? 12. So 15 over 12. Both in the same table? Yes, table 3. So divide both of them by 3. 15 divided by 3 equal 5. 12 divided by 3 equal 4. So they are same? Yes. So since any DC over AD equal to EC over BE, so this means DE is parallel to AB, and this is by the conference of the triangle proportionality theorem. My third theorem, which is if I have two transversal proportionally, which is if 3 or more parallel lines intersect two transversals, then they divide the transversal proportional. So now I have more than 3 sides of parallel lines. Is it okay for me? Yes, but I have one important condition, that they intersect two transversal. Then they divide the transversal proportionally. So if I have a transversal which is AE and I have a transversal BF, so it cut it proportionally. So which is mean AC over CE equal to BD over DF. This is an art application on my theorem, which is suppose that an artist decided to make a large sketch of the trees. In the figure, I have AB equal AB, which is the distance between the two trees, is 4.5 inch, and BC equal 2.6 inch, and CD equal 4.1 inch, and I have KL equal 4.9 inch. Find LM and MN to the nearest tenth of an inch, because I have the unit length which is inch. Alright, if I have AK parallel to BL parallel to CM parallel to DN, so this means KL over LM equal to AB over BC, right? This to find LM. So KL equal how many? 4.9, write it, over LM, I don't know, so write LM then, equal, what is the length of AB? 4.5, write it down, and what is BC? 2.6, write it, cross multiplication, so 4.9 multiplied by 2.6 equal 4.5 multiplied by LM. So LM roundly or approximately equal 2.8 inches. Just multiplication, then divide by 4.5 to get the final answer. So LM approximately equal 2.8 inches. Now I need to find MN. So KL over MN equal to AB over CD. So what is the length of KL? 4.9 over MN, I don't know, write it down, equal, what is the length of AB? 4.5, what is the length of CD? 4.1, write it down. Now cross multiplication, so 4.1 multiplied by 4.9 equal 4.5 multiplied by MN. By multiplying and then divided by 4.5, then MN approximately equal 4.5 inches. Let's take the last one, which is triangle angle bisector theorem, which is an angle bisector of a triangle divide the opposite sides into two segments. Those lengths are proportionally to the length of the other two sides, which is mean if I have AD angle bisector which is cut the angle into equal parts, which is cut the angle BAC, the whole angle. So this means BD over DC equal AB over AC. Why? By angle or triangle angle bisector theorem. Let's take an example. I have a triangle PQR. I have PQ equal 32. I have QR equal 40. I have SR equal x plus 5 and PS equal x minus 2. And I have SQ angle bisector. How I know? Because I have these two sides, which is mean this part equal to this part. So I have SQ, which is angle bisector. So I need to find PS and SR. So according to the angle bisector theorem, I'm going to have PS over SR equal PQ over QR. By substituting, I'm going to remove each side length or each side name and write the length. So what I have, PS equal x minus 2, write it down, over SR equal how many? X plus 5, write it down, equal QP equal how many? 32 over QR equal 40. Cross multiplication, so 40 multiplied by x minus 2 equal 32 multiply x plus 5. Cross multiplication, so after cross multiplication I'm going to multiply 40 by the whole bracket. So 40 multiplied by x, 40x. 40 multiplied by negative 2, negative 80 equal 32 multiplied by 8, 32x. 32 multiplied by 5, 160. Alright, then I need to write out to have an x in one side and the numbers in other side. So I'm going to get rid from 32x. What is the operation? Nothing, which is mean positive, opposite positive, negative. So minus 32, so it's going to be 8x. And I need to get rid from 80. What is the sign? Minus. What is the opposite minus? Plus. So plus 80. So 160 plus 80 equal 240. Divided by 8. So x equal 30. Now I got the value of x, which is 30. Can I find PS? Yes. Which is PS equal x minus 2. Which is what is the value of x? 30. So 30 minus 2 equal 28. And SR equal x plus 5. What the value of x? It's 30. So 30 plus 5 equal 35. I think it's easy. Thank you, grade 8, for watching. I'm going to send for you the assignment over LMS. Please study and try to solve your assignment. Then we're going to discuss it in the conference next session, inshallah. Bye. See you later. Stay safe. Stay home.